ask you a question. Have you ever played small to fit in, or perhaps wonder, who am I to be talented and have it all? Did you know that success in life is only 20% your IQ and 80% your emotional intelligence? My name is Rebecca Sarr. Welcome to the space that awakens your consciousness to unapologetically live your best authentic life. Today's topic: live your real life now. I will share 2 ways to increase your emotional intelligence to work for you. Otherwise, allow the emotional snipers to suck out your energy, keeping you dry up and stuck, enslaved by the status quo. So, number one, let time serve you. You were born to succeed, but don't you confuse random activities with achievement. You see, life is a balancing act between the lows and the highs. For each of us, is how you navigate through those fluctuations that make a huge difference, which is why I love COVID's framework for time management includes 4 quadrants. So quadrant one is where I say putting out the fires. Um, have you ever been in traffic and then all of a sudden you heard a loud siren? Everywhere was chaos, but all you knew that you had to go to a safe location and get out of the way of those cars, right? So that is what that particular quadrant one is urgent and it's important. These are things that deadline that needs to be done right away. Otherwise, things will just fall apart, right? Or let's say your term paper that is due the next day by let's say 11:59 p.m. and so forth. So that's quadrant one. It's more in a reactive mode. Quadrant two, I said, be kind to yourself. Put your oxygen mask on first. That means that you have to be in a proactive mode. Ladies and gentlemen, I had this twisted a lot. I thought I had to spend most of my time in quadrant one and then somehow cross my finger and hope that somebody will save me. Then I realized nobody's going to save me. I had to work on myself. I had to decide what I want the trajectory of my life with God's grace and so forth. So this is where you nurture relationships, your faith, spirituality, health. For me, my top 3 priorities are my faith, my health, and family. What are your top 3 priorities? So for each person will be different, but this is where you nurture your vision, where you want your life trajectory to go. So this is not important. I mean, this is important but not urgent. That's quadrant two. You want to spend most of your time. Quadrant three, that is urgent but not important. You know, those random texts, emails that come at all times of the day, all times of the night. They asking you always, those marketers always asking, can you do this? Can you fill out this survey? Can you purchase this? And all of those things always interrupting you. They want you to do something. So by the time you look, your days were answering all those marketing texts and emails. So you have to know what is priority to focus your energy on. So that's quadrant three. Quadrant four is just merely, it's not important and it is not urgent. So that is just merely time waster. Have you ever watched TV all day and emotionally eat? I have done that. Just think that about eating and just watching TV all day is going to make things go, and then you realize reality, you're not being kind to yourself. How about social media comparison? Just comparing yourself and becoming depressed because you see other life, you say, man, my life sucks. But then you have to realize that social media and what you see on there is just a highlighted version of people's life. That's not a true picture of what the reality is. If it was, you really need to just focus on yourself, not compare with others, because each person is different and you must really tune into your own self. So knowing where to focus your energy in these 4 quadrants will make a huge difference. As you all know, life has the lows and the downs for everybody, and knowing where to focus your energy make a huge difference for your life. The second part is to get your desired outcome. You see, you want to breathe with intentions. What I mean by that is that you see, society does not demand that we live well, but if you want to live well, to your fullest, you must make demands of yourself. So that one demand you make of yourself is having the clarity. What do you want? Be very clear about it. There is something in our brain called the reticular activating system. Once you make up your mind what you want out of life, the solution just comes somehow. Have you ever decided, let's say you want to purchase a blue luxury car, and all of a sudden everywhere you turn it's a blue luxury car? It's not like those cars were not around before, but because you have deleted everything else that is not related to that car so that you focus your attention more. That's why you see it more often. So in conclusion, to recharge and increase your emotional intelligence, do these three things. Number one, remove emotional parasites from your life. What do I mean by that? Jealousy and envy will deplete your energies, cause you stress, which is detrimental to your health and your well-being. Be happy for others' success and work on yourself. How about complainers? You really want to remove them from your life. You know, those people that always see the cup is half full and they're always negative over everything. You know why you're so tired when you're around those people or that person is because complaining is damages something in the brain called the hippocampus, which is responsible for problem solving and also memory. And most importantly, did you know that Alzheimer's disease, one of the first things that is destroyed is your hippocampus? So it's really important that you get rid of those complainers and negative people out of your life. So, number two, be open to new ideas. You know how we're always comfortable, you know, this is how it was always done, this is the status quo, this is what everybody doing. But that does not serve you well. Being open to different ideas really helps you because our brain, we are structured in the survival mode. That's how we made as human beings to be comfortable, not being open to change, not being not to embrace discomfort. But when we embrace discomfort, this is where we grow the most. Have you ever been challenged on so many levels? And when you got out of that, you say you're so grateful to be challenged because you have grown, become a better version. You see another side of yourself that you didn't realize was possible. I know I have done that on so many occasions. I was told I was one way until I was challenged on so many levels. When I went through during the process, I was not happy. But after the process, I was like, wow, I'm glad I went through this because this made me a better version of myself. Lastly, be grateful. Be grateful every day because gratitude, it reduces your stress hormones by 23%. Not just that, when you are grateful, you know that there's a higher power than you, or if you're not spiritual, the universe, it opens up so many possibilities for you. For being grateful already what you have, then the abundance that is on this earth already, it opens up to you. So I love what Nelson Mandela said. Our greatest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our greatest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is light, not the darkness, that frightens us the most. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. If this resonates with you, like my video, subscribe to my channel. Until then, goodbye. Shine your light. Shine your light. The world needs it. Take care.